Here we have one more. Quite a few terms here. I'm counting 4 terms. The x plus 1 over 2, that's a term unto itself, positive 7. Term unto itself, 2x, the third term, and then term to the furthest right, x minus x plus 1, all upon 3. So again, we have a situation where we have fractions, and the first objective is to get rid of the fractions. We do so by multiplying each term by the LCM. And we have 2 denominators there, 2 and 3. So our LCM here would be 6. So we're going to times each term on both sides by 6. Alright? So 6 times the x plus 1 over 2. Remember, the bracket extremely important. Six times 7. We could just put 6 times 7. The bracket is not so important because 7 is just one term. 6 times 7. Here the bracket was important because you're multiplying 6 times the x and also times the 1. Not just the x, but also the positive 1. So the bracket indicates that. Without the bracket is just 6 times x. But the bracket let us know that, remind us that we are multiplying both the x and also the 1 by 6. So 6 times 2x and 6 times x plus 1 all upon 3. So that's step 1. As we've been doing, multiply each term by the LCM 6. And the very next step is the reason why we multiply by 6, to get rid of the bracket. Alright? So 2 into 6, I'm going to do 2 steps in one here. So 2 into itself 1, 2 into 6 3, so 2 into 6 3. So outside of this bracket we have 3. So let me expand. So 3 times x, that's 3x. And 3 times 1, that's positive 3. Here, 6 times 7, we know it's 42. 6 times 2x, that's 12x. And here, 3 into 6. 3 into 6 is what? 2. So we have 2 outside of our bracket here. Well, negative 2. Don't forget, we have to carry this sign. So negative 2 times x, that's negative 2x. And negative 2 times positive 1. Signs are different, so negative 2. So next step is to group the terms which are alike. So grouping the x's. So here, let me just do something a bit different here. I'm going to group the x's on the right hand side this time. So here, I bring forward 12x. I bring forward minus 2x. And by the way, grouping on the left hand side, it would make a difference. The answer will get the same, be the same. Alright, so we have 12x minus 2x. And this 3x, we take 3x from this side. So it's now minus 3x. Take 3x on both sides actually. So minus 3x, leaving nothing and minus 3x over here. We're grouping the numbers now. So we bring forward positive 3 and positive 42. Alright, and this negative 2, to get rid of it, we'll add 2 to this side. So if we add 2 to the left hand side also. Alright, so the negative 2, no, positive 2 over here. Alright. So 12x take away 2x, that's 10x. And 10x take away 3x, that's 7x, right? Here, 3 plus 42, that's 45, right? And 45 plus 2, that's 47. Alright, so 47 equals 7x. Now, remember we're solving for x, so we want to get rid of this 7. So we divide both sides by what we want to get rid of, which is 7. And the other side also by 7. So 17 into itself is 1. So our solution, 47 over 7. 7 cancels 7. So x equals 47 upon 7. I'm sure it cannot be simplified any further. Probably get a decimal if we try to divide it. 47 upon 7 is perfectly fine. So this is the final one I'll be looking at in this series of videos. Alright, so we have a 2x plus 1 over 4 equal to x minus 2 over 3. Good, so we need to, again, same principle. We want to get rid of the denominator, so we multiply both sides by the LCM, and in this case LCM is 12. So we times both sides by 12, or each term, so 12 times this side, and 12 times the other side. Alright, so times both sides by 12. Now 4 into 12, that's 3. 4 into 12, that's 3, sorry. So 4 into 12, that's 3. So what you have outside the bracket here is 3, and then 2x plus 1. And 3 into 12, that's what, 4? X minus 2. So we expand. Now, let me just pause here and mention that in a lot of cases, some persons do a term they call cross multiply, and it's a 3 times 2x plus 1 and 4 times x minus 2. I don't encourage it. Reason being, it does not work every time. It does not work in every situation, I should say. If you look at the past couple of examples we looked at, it would not have worked. Alright, this is the only time it works is when you have one fraction equal to another fraction here. Alright, so in this case it would work, but we don't encourage it because it don't work in every situation. Alright, this is at work in every situation, every time. Multiply each term by the LCM, which in this case is 12. Alright, so 3 times 2x, that's 6x. 3 times 1, that's 3. Over here, multiply 4 times x, that's 4x. And 4 times minus 2, minus 8. So multiply each term in the bracket by whatever is outside the bracket. So group like terms. So here, grouping the x's over here. So we have 6x minus 4x from both sides. So it's minus 4x. And here we have minus 8. And then we minus 3 from both sides. I want to get rid of this positive 3 over here. So minus 3. So we have minus 3 over here. So we're grouping. Alright. And a lot of you see it as 4x come over, it become negative 4x. Positive 3 come over, it become minus 3. Alright, so if you look at it like that, I won't bash it. Because that works every single time. 6x take away 4x, that's 2x. And minus 8 minus 3, I don't keep the sign, that's minus 11. So we want to get rid of the 2, right? Here, so we divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided into 2, that's 1. So 1x or just x. X is same as 1x, right? And you can leave your answer as minus 11 over 2, or minus 5.5, or minus 5.5, whichever. Alright, any of those forms, anything like this or anything equivalent would work. Alright, so that's it.